Prince Karim Aga Khan IV, the 49th Imam of the Ismaili Muslim community, is a figure whose name resonates across various spheres, particularly humanitarian efforts, education, and global development. Known for his leadership of the Aga Khan Development Network, AKDN, Prince Karim has worked tirelessly to improve living standards, promote education, and foster healthcare solutions in some of the world's most underserved regions. However, despite these extraordinary contributions, his legacy is not without controversy. While his humanitarian work is widely celebrated, his political stances, particularly concerning the Palestinian issue, have sparked debate among many of his followers and critics alike. In this video, we will explore both the positive impact of Prince Karim Aga Khan's leadership and the criticisms that have been levied against him, offering a balanced perspective on his role in the modern world. Prince Karim Aga Khan's contributions. Prince Karim Aga Khan's humanitarian work is perhaps one of his most defining features. Born in 1936 in Geneva, Switzerland, to the previous Aga Khan, he ascended to the position of Imam of the Ismaili Muslim community at the age of 20, after the death of his grandfather. Throughout his life, he has consistently pushed for a better quality of life for millions, particularly in regions suffering from poverty and lack of infrastructure. One of his most significant contributions has been the establishment and growth of the Aga Khan Development Network, AKDN. 1. The education and knowledge sharing. Education has always been close to Prince Karim Aga Khan's heart. His vision for a better world starts with empowering individuals through knowledge. One of his landmark achievements has been the establishment of Aga Khan University, which focuses on healthcare, education, and social development. The university, with campuses in Pakistan, Kenya, and the UK, offers high-quality education and has become a beacon of hope for students from underprivileged backgrounds. Prince Karim Aga Khan has also worked to improve the quality of primary and secondary education in the developing world, particularly through his partnership with local governments and NGOs. 2. Healthcare and infrastructure development. Prince Karim Aga Khan's efforts in healthcare are equally impressive. Under his leadership, the Aga Khan Health Services has established a network of hospitals, clinics, and medical centers that serve the underserved communities in regions like East Africa, Central Asia, and South Asia. These hospitals provide much-needed medical care, as well as training programs for doctors and nurses, ensuring that local communities have the skills to continue caring for their own populations. Through the Aga Khan Health Services, he has helped improve access to maternal and child health services, combat infectious diseases, and provide specialized care in areas where medical infrastructure is scarce. The Aga Khan University Hospital in Karachi, Pakistan, is widely recognized for offering world-class medical services in a region where such facilities are often hard to find. This focus on improving healthcare has contributed significantly to the quality of life in some of the most impoverished regions of the world. 3. Cultural preservation and pluralism. Prince Karim Aga Khan has also been a fierce advocate for cultural preservation. He has supported efforts to safeguard historical sites, cultural practices, and indigenous languages, emphasizing the importance of pluralism and the coexistence of diverse communities. His leadership encourages individuals to appreciate and celebrate differences rather than allow cultural differences to divide people. This principle of pluralism is core to his vision of a harmonious world. The Aga Khan Trust for Culture has played a key role in the preservation of cultural heritage in areas such as Afghanistan, India, Pakistan, and Tanzania, where historical landmarks and cultural traditions are at risk of being lost due to modernization or conflict. Through efforts to restore and protect cultural heritage, Prince Karim Aga Khan has promoted a sense of identity and pride for communities while fostering a spirit of unity across cultural divides. Criticisms and controversial aspects. Despite the considerable achievements of Prince Karim Aga Khan, his leadership has not been free from criticism. Some of the criticisms stem from his political stance, particularly his response to global political issues such as the Palestinian conflict and his perceived neutrality in certain areas of social justice. 1. Silence on the Palestinian cause. One of the most significant areas of contention with Prince Karim Aga Khan's leadership is his lack of outspoken support for the Palestinian cause. As a prominent Muslim leader, Many expected that he would use his position and influence to advocate for the rights of Palestinians and speak out against the Israeli occupation of Palestinian territories. However, Prince Karim Aga Khan has been relatively silent on this issue, which has caused disappointment among many of his followers, particularly those who view Palestine as a central issue in the Muslim world. Prince Karim's focus has largely been on human development, pluralism, and economic growth, often avoiding direct involvement in political activism. While this approach may have been well-intentioned, seeking to avoid alienating people of different political or religious views, it has left some of his followers feeling that he missed an opportunity to stand up for justice on a larger scale, particularly on issues of human rights and political freedom in Palestine. 2. Political neutrality. Prince Karim Aga Khan's political neutrality has also been a point of criticism. While he has been highly active in advocating for social and economic development, he has been cautious about becoming involved in political struggles. His desire to maintain a neutral stance in political matters, including his limited involvement in global political conflicts, has led some critics to argue that his influence could have been more profound if he had taken a more assertive role in addressing political oppression, conflict, and injustice around the world. Many have suggested that a leader of his stature, especially one representing a global Muslim community, could have played a more significant role in advocating for political change and social justice in regions like Palestine, Syria, and Kashmir, where people face widespread hardship and injustice. 3. Wealth and disparities. Another criticism concerns his personal wealth and the perceived disparities between his lifestyle and the conditions of the communities his organizations aim to help. As the Aga Khan, he presides over a multi-billion-dollar network and is considered one of the wealthiest individuals in the world. Some critics argue that this wealth, while used for development and humanitarian purposes, has created an image of inequality within the global community. The perception that a leader promoting Islamic values and poverty alleviation should also live modestly is a point of debate. Moreover, his leadership is sometimes seen as more aligned with the elite rather than the grassroots, with some accusing him of prioritizing high-profile projects over those that directly impact the poorest segments of society. Conclusion: Prince Karim Aga Khan IV is a towering figure in global development and humanitarian efforts. His work through the Aga Khan Development Network, AKDN, has improved the lives of millions of people across Africa, Asia, and the Middle East, particularly through advancements in education, healthcare, and cultural preservation. His efforts to promote pluralism, tolerance, and community development are commendable and continue to inspire future generations. However, his legacy is not without controversy. His lack of political engagement, particularly regarding the Palestinian issue, has left many questioning his commitment to political justice. His desire to remain politically neutral in sensitive global issues has disappointed some of his followers, who feel that his influential position could have been used to advocate for human rights and social justice on a larger scale. In the end, Prince Karim Aga Khan's leadership represents a complex blend of positive change and unaddressed challenges. While he has undoubtedly made a significant impact in the world, it is essential to critically assess both the strengths and limitations of his leadership. A leader's legacy is shaped not only by their achievements, but also by their decisions and the gaps that remain in their advocacy.